What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1998 movie Overnight Delivery. So this movie is directed by Jason Blum, and in this movie we follow a man who suspects his girlfriend of being unfaithful, so he sends her a letter, but then finds out that he was wrong, and he has 24 hours to stop the package to prevent a disaster and fall in love. The only problem is the delivery man will not stop until the package has been delivered. Yeah, this is a pretty good movie. I really enjoy road trip comedy movies and stuff, and this one is a road trip rom-com and everything, and it's written pretty well. I think that a lot of the movie is really well done because of the chemistry between our two leads, Paul Rudd and Reese Witherspoon. They are just absolutely amazing in this movie together. They have really, really good chemistry and work really well off to each other. And they're both really likable characters too. Although Wyatt is a little bit uptight and he can be kind of annoying and stuff because of that, but for the most part he's likable enough. And Ivy, Reese Witherspoon's character, is really good too. She's really, really likable. One of the more likable characters that Reese Witherspoon played and everything. She's this down-to-earth character, and she's a lot different than the normal characters you get from Reese Witherspoon, which I thought was pretty cool for her. And she's just really good in this movie. And I think the story is fun from start to finish. It has a lot of really crazy moments throughout the whole movie. The whole road trip, just as you would expect in road trip movies, they get into all kinds of crazy situations. They get in a fight at a bar. There's a scene when he's being dragged down the highway and stuff, and conveniently there's no other cars driving around. You could tell that they were on a low budget, so they filmed this in everything. They had to film this very carefully, and not to mention just with the whole stunt of a guy being dragged on a dolly down the highway and stuff, because it was obvious they weren't going to make Paul Rudd do that. He had to have had the body double, but I thought that was kind of funny with the low budget that they couldn't afford to really make it really feel like he was at risk and stuff, because there's no other cars driving and stuff. And I noticed in the scene, as soon as the scene is done and he's no longer in the middle of the road, the cars are driving again and everything. I thought that was kind of funny. But it is an awesome scene, and then the whole third act is just really kind of crazy and everything. He finally gets to the dorm to meet his girlfriend and stuff to get the package and stuff, stop it from being delivered, and he's able to succeed and everything, and things just totally change, and it has that typical Hollywood ending where he chooses to be with the new person instead of staying with who he was with. You know how it was going to go, because they built up the relationship between him and Reese Witherspoon's character throughout the whole movie. So it worked out pretty well. But this movie is pretty good and everything. I'm sorry I kind of just spoiled it if you haven't seen it. So, but it is a good movie, and it has a lot of good moments and stuff. I know it's not really talked about. I don't think it was a big hit. I don't even know if it did very good with critics or not, and I could understand why it wouldn't. It is really over the top and silly. The whole delivery driver is so dead set on delivering this package and stuff it's kind of fun and everything, but you really know that, like, this wouldn't happen in real life. There's no way there's any delivery guy that is that dedicated to delivering the packages and everything. But and there's some things that don't make sense, like his truck blows up, but by the end of the movie he's driving a new truck that's and everything, unless I just missed something in between, because I did get distracted just a teeny bit at one point, but I don't think he got a new truck and everything. I thought that was kind of silly and weird, but yeah, this movie it's fun and everything. You kind of have to turn your brain off with it at times, because if you don't, then the logic kind of seeps through and everything. But it has some good moments and everything, and it's a fun time and everything, and it's watchable mostly due to the fun chemistry between Paul Rudd and Reese Witherspoon. They're just really great together in this movie and everything. So all in all, I really enjoyed this one quite a bit and everything. I've only seen it a couple times, but every time I rewatch it, I always like it a little bit more and everything. And I feel like this movie is pretty underrated, and it doesn't get the credit it deserves. So I'm going to go as far to say that I'd give Overnight Delivery an 8 out of 10. It's a really, really enjoyable movie and definitely worth checking out. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of this movie if you've seen it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.